In the vast expanse of our universe, there are worlds that defy everything we thought we knew about time and space. Imagine a planet where time itself seems to bend and break, a place where the concept of day and night simply doesn't exist. In this strange world, a planet that never sleeps, something unimaginable is happening, and it's been hiding in plain sight, just waiting for us to discover it. What if I told you there's a mysterious planet out there where the cycle of day and night doesn't apply? A place where, for reasons we can barely comprehend, the relentless passage of time seems to falter and fade away. This is a world that challenges everything we thought we understood about the universe. In this video, we'll explore this extraordinary planet, uncover the science behind its never-ending wakefulness, and take a deeper look at how it might change our understanding of time, space, and even the possibility of life beyond our own world. Are we on the edge of uncovering a cosmic mystery that could change everything? Let's find out together. Astronomers have long scanned the night skies in search of anomalies, strange outliers that don't fit our models of how the cosmos works, and that's exactly how this peculiar planet first entered the scene. Located over 200 light-years away in a distant star system within the constellation of Lyra, this planet, officially catalogued as HD 2030-30b, initially appeared to be just another gas giant. But as new instruments and infrared telescopes began to examine it more closely, something extraordinary emerged. This world doesn't rotate like Earth or spin in a typical planetary rhythm. It's locked in a gravitational embrace with its star, tidally bound in such a way that it never experiences a sunrise or a sunset. For years, scientists overlooked this gas giant because it seemed unremarkable, until subtle infrared readings hinted at something strange. The temperature on the planet's surface was far more uniform than expected. Normally, planets exposed to constant stellar radiation on one side should have a blisteringly hot day side and a freezing night side. But HD 2030-30b wasn't following that pattern at all. The entire planet, both hemispheres, seemed to glow with nearly the same heat signature. This was a red flag, or rather a golden one, catching the attention of research teams at Caltech and the European Southern Observatory. For the first time, astronomers were staring at a world where traditional definitions of night and day simply didn't apply. Something was redistributing heat across the entire surface. But what? The mystery was only just beginning. Astronomers have long scanned the night skies in search of anomalies, strange outliers that don't fit our models of how the cosmos works. And that's exactly how this peculiar planet first entered the scene. Located over 200 light-years away in a distant star system within the constellation of Lyra, this planet, officially catalogued as HD 2030-30b, initially appeared to be just another gas giant. But as new instruments and infrared telescopes began to examine it more closely, something extraordinary emerged. This world doesn't rotate like Earth or spin in a typical planetary rhythm. It's locked in a gravitational embrace with its star, tidally bound in such a way that it never experiences a sunrise or a sunset. For years, scientists overlooked this gas giant because it seemed unremarkable, until subtle infrared readings hinted at something strange. The temperature on the planet's surface was far more uniform than expected. Normally, planets exposed to constant stellar radiation on one side should have a blisteringly hot day side and a freezing night side. But HD 2030-30b wasn't following that pattern at all. The entire planet, both hemispheres, seemed to glow with nearly the same heat signature. This was a red flag, or rather a golden one, catching the attention of research teams at Caltech and the European Southern Observatory. For the first time, astronomers were staring at a world where traditional definitions of night and day simply didn't apply. Something was redistributing heat across the entire surface. But what? The mystery was only just beginning. When we observe HD 2030-30b, we're not seeing it as it is right now. We're looking into the past. Located roughly 130 light-years away in the constellation Vulpecula, every image, every data point we gather is a snapshot of how the planet appeared 130 years ago. That means any dramatic change, a collision, a transformation, even a disappearance, could have already taken place and we just wouldn't know it yet. This delay is one of the most haunting realities of space observation. We're always playing cosmic catch-up. As scientists continue to monitor HD 2030-30b, there's growing speculation about whether the planet is on the verge of a radical atmospheric upheaval, or possibly in the aftermath of one. Given its strange energy balance and volatile chemical composition, some researchers theorize it might be experiencing early signs of atmospheric collapse or even entering a transitional state. These changes could lead to massive storms, a runaway, greenhouse effect, or even the stripping of its atmosphere by solar radiation. If such a phenomenon were to happen, or has already happened, the result could be visually breathtaking. Imagine the planet flaring in brightness, shedding luminous clouds of gas that reflect its star's light like a glowing halo. If this light is intense enough, it might even become visible from Earth using modest telescopes, appearing as a flickering beacon in the night sky. Though we can't predict exactly when we'll witness such an event, one thing is certain. The moment it does become visible, it will rewrite what we thought was possible in planetary science. Imagine stepping outside on a calm evening, expecting the usual blanket of stars, but instead you're greeted by a blazing jewel in the sky. Not a star, not a moon, but an unmissable orb shining with an intensity that outshines everything else. That's what we might witness if the mysterious Planet HD 2030-30b undergoes the catastrophic atmospheric event scientists suspect. If its atmosphere ignites or collapses in a massive energy release, we wouldn't just detect it with telescopes. We could see it with the naked eye. It could appear like a second moon, glowing steadily for nights on end. In some areas of the world, it may even be visible during daylight, a pale, ghost-like beacon defying the sun's dominance. And unlike meteors or eclipses that flash by in seconds or minutes, this event could stretch over days or weeks. For astronomers, it would be a goldmine of data. For the rest of us, it would be nothing short of a celestial miracle. The emotional weight of such a sight would be impossible to ignore. Throughout human history, the sky has been a canvas for our deepest myths and hopes. Seeing a world burst into brilliance, something that hasn't happened in our lifetimes, would unite us in awe and humility. It would remind us of the fragile, dynamic universe we're a part of, and how little we've truly seen. If this event truly unfolds the way scientists anticipate, it won't just be a spectacle. It will be a turning point for science. Events like these are incredibly rare, and they offer a fleeting window into the universe's most powerful processes. When a celestial body like this releases massive amounts of energy, it becomes a natural laboratory, forging heavy elements like gold, platinum, and uranium in a fraction of a second. These explosions, violent and majestic, are responsible for seeding the galaxy with the very materials that make life possible. That means every ring on a finger, every circuit in a computer, even the iron in our blood. All of it was born in cosmic furnaces like this. It's called stellar nucleosynthesis, a process where stars act as factories for the elements. And the moment they die, they scatter those elements across space. Eventually, they become part of planets. And people. Other stars, like Antares or VY Canis Majoris, also carry this kind of explosive potential. But what sets this discovery apart is the strange behavior. A planet that never sleeps, showing erratic patterns no one has documented before. That mystery fuels our curiosity. And if a major event happens here, it will give scientists crucial data that could help us predict or even witness the death of other massive stars in our lifetime. In a very real way, By studying this, we're studying our origins. Despite how dramatic and powerful such an explosion might sound, there's no threat to Earth. The planet in question, along with its star system, is far enough away that even the most intense blast would only reach us as light and particles, not destruction. In fact, if a supernova does occur, the effects we'll witness here will be purely visual and scientifically enriching. Some fascinating things might happen, though. The sky could be lit with strange new auroras. Our upper atmosphere might experience a brief surge in ionization, and radio signals could bounce a little differently for a short time. But all of this is entirely harmless, more a marvel than a menace. What's even more incredible is that our global network of neutrino detectors, buried deep underground, can actually spot the first signs of a stellar explosion before the light even arrives. These elusive particles travel faster than anything else, giving scientists an early warning, a kind of cosmic alarm system. So, while we look up in wonder, our instruments will be quietly working behind the scenes, preparing us to catch every moment of this rare cosmic event. We're witnessing the final breath of a giant, a farewell millions of years in the making. A world that never sleeps, defying the very rhythm of time as we understand it, now dances at the edge of transformation. Light, from its restless skies, has traveled across the abyss of space just to whisper its story into our eyes. What we see tonight is ancient, a cosmic echo from an event that may have already come and gone, yet only now reaching our corner of the universe. Moments like this remind us how deeply connected we are to the stars. Their lives unfold across eons, shaping the fabric of everything we know, from the atoms in our bones to the gold in our rings. It all began in places just like this, distant, brilliant, and impossibly vast. As we stand here on this pale blue dot, peering into the heavens, we become part of something greater, a timeless story written in stardust. So let's keep looking up. The universe is far from quiet. It's alive with secrets, waiting patiently for curious minds and open hearts to listen. Who knows what other astonishing discoveries await just beyond the veil of night? If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think about this mysterious, sleepless planet and the wonders of our universe.